The air in Berlin buzzed with electricity as wrestling fans gathered for one of the year's most anticipated events, Bash in Berlin. While the roster was packed with stars ready to battle for glory, two competitors stood out in the limelight: Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Their rivalry had reached a boiling point, culminating in a highly controversial stipulation: whoever emerged victorious in their match would lay claim to the affections of the young heartthrob, Dominic Mysterio. As the build-up to the event unfolded, fans watched with bated breath. Liv Morgan, known for her high-flying agility and tenacious spirit, had been on a quest to solidify her status in the wrestling world. Rhea Ripley, the powerhouse of the division, was no stranger to making her presence felt both in and out of the ring. The idea of winning a heart seemed silly to some, but to them, it further fueled their competitive nature. In an exclusive interview leading up to Bash in Berlin, Liv expressed her mixed feelings about the unique stipulation. "I mean, I get it. Dominic's a talented guy, and I admire him a lot. But this isn't a game of love, we're professional wrestlers," she stated, visibly torn between her competitive spirit and her genuine affection for Dominic. Meanwhile, Rhea was more than ready to mix business with pleasure. "Liv wants to play this game, but I'll show her exactly what it means to play with the big girls," she countered, her confident smirk spelling trouble for anyone who stood in her way. The internet was abuzz with mixed opinions. Some fans championed Liv's resilience, while others were captivated by Rhea's brute strength and cunning. As the hype grew, both wrestlers trained harder then. The night of the match arrived, and the tension was palpable. After weeks of mental and physical preparation, both women entered the ring, greeted by a cheering crowd that was equally divided in their support. The significance of the match weighed heavily on their shoulders. Not only was it about pride, but also about Dominic. The bell rang, and the match commenced. It was a whirlwind of high stakes, relentless action, and emotional storytelling. Liv was quick on her feet, executing flawless maneuvers, while Rhea used her power to counteract every move with pinpoint precision. The crowd rose to their feet, fully invested in this dramatic duel. As the match reached its climax, Liv pulled off an incredible reversal and seemed poised for victory. But just as she was preparing for her finisher, Rhea landed a devastating counter. The crowd gasped as Liv was pinned to the mat, and the referee counted to 3, signifying a definitive win for Rhea Ripley. But the victory came at a price. Liv, visibly upset yet dignified in defeat, stood up and offered Rhea a handshake. "You fought hard," she said, her voice laced with emotion. Rhea accepted, acknowledging Liv's tenacity. As Rhea celebrated, Liv couldn't help but feel possessive of Dominic in a way she never